So every organization wants to always be bigger and do better over time, sort of up and to the right. There we go. But there's stuff that's happening around us that makes that a challenge. So there are external forces. There's business, economic conditions, markets, capital markets, job market, investor market. Technology is always changing. The rigs and rules are changing. Money is more or less available. So all of these things are happening around us. And not only that, but those things are interconnected and cascading. So one impacts the other, and then that impacts back to the other. And you have this incredible web of change all around your organization as you're trying to do what you do up and to the right. And at the same time, there's change in forces inside that are impacting the trajectory. You may have a new idea of what you should be doing. You have a new leader, a new CEO, a new owner. A key person quits. You do a merger or an acquisition. All of a sudden, people start leaving. You're putting in a new system, or you're moving the organization. All kinds of things are constantly happening in the organization that are impacting it from the inside. It helps to think about these sorts of internal changes in two dimensions. There are some that have a high and some that have a low impact on how much change there is in the systems and processes of the organization. And then there are some that have a low to high impact on how the organization works and on the people in the organization. For example, if you put in a new asset tracking system within a department, so a department of an organization has a bunch of assets that it has to keep track of, and it needs a new system to do that. Well, that's probably not that big of an organization change. And it's a new system, but it's not that big a deal. So it's probably low. And then we have a new timesheet system, for example, would change everybody's life, but only a little bit. So it's very high on the people change side, but not very much. So it's low on the systems and process. If we remove an office or build a new airplane or a power plane or building, it could be pretty darn big in terms of systems and process, but doesn't impact the organization that much. Then up and to the right here, we have some that are high. They impact the organization a lot, and they have a major impact on systems and processes. Maybe moving to an enterprise resource planning system, or doing a merger, absorbing a new leader. And then up here, we have one move from a functional to a customer-centric organizational focus. I pick on this one as an example that we'll use further through this thread in this session. So a function would be, marketing, sales, product development, client services. Each of those is a function. If we were to say, well, maybe we want to manage by customer instead of by function, so we have cross-functional teams now by customer or market. And that would be an example of moving from a functional organization to a customer organization, which could be pretty high impact on both systems and processes and people.